I'm going to show you how to get started with Storify. Now, there are a lot of really cool things that Storify can do, and just like any kind of social media platform, you just need to play around with it a little bit. It's really easy. It's very intuitive. You can find other tutorials on YouTube for using Storify. Today, I just want to show you the very basics. So you're going to go to Storify.com. And you need an account, so you're going to click sign up for free. And this is going to give you some options. It lets you sign up with Facebook, sign up with Twitter, or just create an account. Now, I do not recommend you sign up with Facebook, and here's why. You do not want your professional academic life to have links to all of your Facebook life too. I'm old and boring, and I don't post anything interesting on Facebook, but I still don't want my work stuff connected to my personal stuff. So I would not do that. You can always go this route and just sign up for a brand new account. That's fine, but what I really recommend is that you sign up with Twitter if you created a professional academic Twitter account with your Trinity email address. If you did that, then signing up for Storify with Twitter gives you some more options. Either way, you're going to go ahead and create an account. Now, I already have an account. This is what it looks like. So once you have started your account, this is the screen you're going to get. Down here are just stories. These are Storify stories that other people created. And what you want to do is create a new story. This is what you're going to do every 2 weeks to talk about your reading experiences. So you get this fancy looking screen, and you need a title for your Storify every week. So I might say like my best reads #1. Whatever your title is, it should just be something that lets me know when I look at your account which week that you're talking about. And then down here is where you are going to input all of the information about your reading. Now remember, you're putting in links to things that you've read that you find really compelling or interesting or disturbing or surprising, and you're going to add a little bit of commentary to talk about them. Over here on the right is where you get that content from. So you can see you drag stuff into here, and that's how it gets in your story. You can drag it from Twitter, Facebook, Google+, YouTube, Getty Images, that's if you want to put a picture in, Flickr, Instagram, Google, GIF, or you can just put in links. So for you, probably the easiest ways, at least at first, are to just put in links or to use Twitter. So let's say that I read this article about these LeBron Nikes being stolen, and I thought this was really interesting. I thought it was worth sharing with other people, so I'm going to put it in my Storify story. I would click this link image. I would put the link to the story in there, and here it is. It pops up. I'm going to drag that over here into my story. Then, just by simply clicking below the story, I get a text box. And this is where I'm going to add my commentary, why this is interesting to me, what it makes me think about, what it makes me wonder about, what other things I might read connected to this, what it reminds me of, what I might want to write because of this. Excuse me. So then I'd move on to my next piece. Let's say I also read this week this article about Netflix, and you know I love TV. So I want to add this story about Netflix. I would put the address of the article here. The article pops up. I drag it down, and then I add my commentary. So that's probably the easiest way to do it. If you wanted to add a video, you would go to this YouTube button, and you could search for videos. Let's say I wanted a video about Pitch Perfect 2. I'm really excited about this movie. Let's say I read something about it this week, and I want to share the trailer too. I could put that in here. Click, put that in my story. Add my commentary and how this video relates to something I read. I could hook it up to my Instagram account and pull pictures over, or Twitter. Now this is why it's really beneficial for you to be hooked up to Twitter, because you could search Twitter for Pitch Perfect 2 and pull in tweets. Or I could search Twitter for moving writers. That is, this is the hashtag that Ms. Marchetti and I use for our blog. Oh, look, you can see us. So this is a tweet I wrote about a poem I read this week. And I would talk about this poem. So it's a pretty simple process. You use this side to look up what you want to find, what you want to talk about. You drag it over here, and then you write about it. When you're finished, you can preview your story. Click Preview Draft. And it'll bring up your finished story. You can see if you like it. See if it's looking the way that you want it to look. And when you're done, you're going to click Publish. So when it's published, you want to view it. You can notify people on Twitter, hey, I have a new story. The one person I do want to notify is my wonderful English teacher. So I'm going to take this link, I'm going to copy this link, and this is the link I'm going to share with Mrs. Odell so that she knows that I have done my Storify for this week. Those are the basics. I hope that this has helped you kind of figure out where to get started. Like I said, if you look on Google or YouTube, there are lots of other tutorials about different things you can do with Storify to create your stories and make them all that you want them to be. And feel free to stop by tutorial and get some help if you